Hello my dear students, welcome to Infinity Learn NEET channel. This is Suresh, faculty of chemistry. Today we are going to present the most expected questions from thermodynamics from a topic Gibbs free energy. And what is Gibbs free energy? This Gibbs free energy is the actual energy that is useful for your work done, that is indicated by delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S. This is delta G is Gibbs free energy change and delta H is enthalpy change, and T is the temperature is a variable, and delta S is entropy, that is degree of freedom, degree of randomness. And what this Gibbs-Helmholtz equation tells us for the criteria of spontaneity, and this is about delta G of the system is equal to minus T delta S magnitude decides the criteria of spontaneity. If delta G is greater than 0, it is going to be a non-spontaneous process. If delta G is less than 0, it is going to be a spontaneous process. What if delta is 0? That is going to be a process at equilibrium. And this is given as a tabular form, and delta H, delta S and the criteria of spontaneity. From this we can see delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S. Gibbs free energy change is equal to enthalpy change minus temperature and entropy change. Let us take this is a criteria of spontaneity, this as a variable and this as a variable at what temperature the property of the spontaneity can be done. If delta H is positive and delta S is positive, it is going to be a spontaneous only at high temperature. And if it's delta H is negative and delta S is negative, and it is going to be spontaneous only at low temperature, and delta H is negative and delta S is positive, it is going to be spontaneous at all temperatures. And also is going to see delta H is positive, delta S is negative, the reaction never be spontaneous at any temperature. And this particular slide can give you an impact on identifying an appropriate option in NEET examination questions. And let us look at how this Gibbs-Helmholtz equation can give you a numerical question. For a certain process, delta H is given 178 kilojoules, delta S is given 160 kilojoule per se. And what is the minimum temperature at which the process can be spontaneous? From the Gibbs free energy, delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S. For the process to be spontaneous, as we know it is delta G is supposed to be less than 0, then temperature should be equal or greater than delta H upon delta S. By substituting these values, take care of the unit conversion, my dear children. It is given in the kilojoules, but it is given a joule Kelvin inverse. So that kilojoule is converted into joules, so that it is going to be 178 into 1000 upon it is going to be 160. On doing so, you are going to get the answer as 112.112.5 Kelvin. So this process can be spontaneous equal or greater than 1112.5. And like these questions, in 1 minute you are going to get 4 marks from the NEET examination. Hope you like this session, and you please share with your friends and subscribe for the more sessions like this. Thank you very much.